out our video, I'm coming back at you with a couple of more great workouts of the week. Now this is another great stabilization for the posterior core. I'm not a big fan of the reverse planks. The reason why is because it's anatomically really tough on your shoulder joint to go for a reverse plank, where you keep everything neutral and you try to pop those hips up as high as possible. There's a lot of stress going on right here in the shoulders, right there in the rotator cuff. So I found this one. This was a really good progression that I really like. So we're going to start it all down here. All right, so perfect. All the way down on top of the ground. In fact, a level 1 would go with a floor bridge. And a floor bridge is a pretty standard one. If you don't know what it is, it's a really good one to start it all off with feet hip width apart, your toes facing down. You're going to drive through those heels, elevate those hips up,